Good afternoon, Patriots. JT here, Serenity Farms, prepping with a Florida / Milton update. It has been discovered that the Democrats are hatching a scheme, drawing up paperwork in two instances. The first one is to deny residents the ability and the right to come back to their homes after the hurricane is over. They have actually hired mercenary groups using money they said they didn't have for residents of North Carolina. These groups will be armed and stop residents from attempting to go back to their homes. They've also hatched a scheme to designate the United States in a climate emergency. This has been a wet dream of theirs for many, many years. By declaring a climate emergency, they can immediately stop the production, order the stopping of any fossil fuel powered vehicle. Cars, trucks, motorcycles, tractors, tractor trailers, backhoes, ambulances, dump trucks, police cars, fire trucks, everything powered by gas. They can order an immediate halt. They can also immediately control gasoline and oil. That means rationing. This has also been a wet dream, and if the Zionist-controlled political scum get their wish and Israel first strikes Iran, like they're talking about with a nuke, then, because Israel can destroy Iran's oil fields, but it will take everything they have and American help. Iran can destroy Israel with one nuke. One. Israel's very small. So if those two countries take this route, Israel will strike first. They're talking about it now. The political scum here in this country, including Trump, who's obviously Zionist-controlled as well, will go right along with it. Didn't Trump say, get it done quick, make it the biggest, most beautiful quickness? He didn't use the word genocide. But nonetheless, we are right here for all this. But the Florida debacle, the man-made, geo-engineered thing, once that passes through, did you know Tampa has been earmarked, it's going to come as a surprise, to be a 15-minute smart city, just like La Hyena, Maui. The two people pushing for Tampa to be a 15-minute smart city, the owner of the Tampa Bay Lightning hockey team, and Bill Depopulation Gates. So what is a smart 15-minute city? Basically, it is an open-air prison. No one leaves. I think once a year you can leave. And then you're restricted how far you can go. In essence, you're in an open-air prison And everything you do, every aspect of your life takes place within 15 minutes so that you can walk or bike or public transportation, which would be EV, of course. And then there's a lot of other things. 3 articles of clothing per year, the UBI based on your social credit score, CBDC, total control. You know the drill. But did you know Tampa was earmarked for that? But the bigger concern right now is the Democrats spending millions to hire mercenaries to stop Florida residents from coming back in after the hurricane's over. And if in the interim, Pedo Joe and Cackling Ho cry climate emergency, there will be no gas for these folks. No gas, no fossil, no diesel to come back anyway. So there is a high possibility that everyone who's evacuating Florida right now may have spent their last day in Florida. I find it harder and harder and harder to believe anyone who tells me trust the plan and it's all under control and it's all a movie. You cannot make it make sense for me that tens of millions have died from, and we know who wants to be the daddy of it. And then for 4+ years, the country has been allowed to be destroyed almost beyond repair. And now these storms, I'm not buying it. Never really did. But because of those who did swallow it, and the self-anointed one, self-declared self-anointed, we find ourselves in a position where it is very likely too late to act. I don't think that there's probably going to be an election now. They can't let that box of nails run anything. Even they know it. They may try and replace her. You know, you could bring in a traitor like Newsom a week before the election so that there's no chance for anyone, no debates, no nothing. I mean, most of the country knows what a piece of shit he is anyway. I don't know, they could bring in someone that no one knows, but then it's someone that no one knows. We are in a world of hurt. I am doing all I can around the compound here to tighten things down, buckle up, and get ready to survive whatever's coming. And that's a multitude of things we've discussed. Or, worst case scenario, just survive with my group here as long as we do. Because we already know if the Democrats get in power again, the teams will begin scouring the countryside at some point. Me way out here in the middle of nowhere later than others, but nonetheless, they know who we all are. They know where we are, and we're not hiding anyway. But times are dire. I don't trust Trump an inch, even if he takes over and gets reinstalled. They can't, nor do they want to stop most everything that's coming our way. The more terror, anarchy, chaos, fear, and hysteria there is, the better Trump looks, and the more easily the same dumb masses who have blindly supported him will swallow anything he says he needs to do, which will include losing most every freedom and right we have, in my opinion. Do your best. That's all we can do at this point. I'm not very optimistic today, as you may have guessed. Maybe that will change. Maybe it won't. All right. For now, JT signing out.